I kind of feel that this is a pessimistic episode because we're looking at the Amazonian Synod, and it looks really bad. I mean, please, all of you, go back, and if you haven't seen the video that Tim and I cut on the Amazon Synod, I mean, we go through the text, we go through what they're planning, and it just seems that now it's uncontested.
I like action, and I like direct, honest confrontation. So I don't. It's a very hard time to have my temperament and to be let down so regularly.
But when you look at like Oberfeld, and you look at gay marriage, and you look at pride, and every Fortune 500 company, supporting the pride, and you look at the church, and you look at all the cardinals and the bishops and the USCCB, it's hard not to get discouraged. And the only thing I can go back to in the Bible is the book of 1st and 2nd Maccabees. Be the Maccabee. I mean, there was a point where the Greeks were there. They said, you can't read the Hebrew Bible, you can't read the scriptures, you can't circumcise your kids, you can't observe the Sabbath, you can't do sacrifice, you can't do anything Moses taught you to do. It just sucked, And finally, Judah Maccabee's dad was like, hey, I'm going out in the wilderness. If you want to be with me, and we're going to form this militia, and let's just go kick their ass.
That's what we need now. Who out there is going to do this? Like, get charged up and take some sort of decisive action that's meaningful and efficacious.
Maybe it's going to be the Maccabee. We've talked about that in our Halloween episode last year. The Maccabee. Maccabee means Maccabee, people. Maccabee means Maccabee. Are we willing to be Maccabee? Are we willing to have this detached from this?
Right.
And to die. A couple days ago in the old calendar, the real calendar of the traditional Latin Mass, it was the feast of St. Thomas More and St. John Fisher. You think about this. St. John Fisher was the only Catholic bishop in England who resisted Henry VIII. All the Catholic bishops in England supported Henry VIII against the Pope. Think about that. St. John Fisher was named after St. John the Baptist. And you think about this, St. John the Baptist died defending matrimony.
Marriage. Yeah.
St. John Fisher died defending matrimony. He received the real red hat. His head was cut off. He didn't wear a red Kappa Magna, like you see pictures of Burke. The blood actually flowed from his neck onto the scaffold. He was the real deal cardinal. The whole red of the cardinal is the blood of the martyrs.
I'm ready to throw down at any time, and I want to be ready to give up my life. But that's the ultimate. That's not just throwing fists. That's freaking hardcore, man. To be like, I'm willing to be a martyr, and I don't say stuff I don't mean. So yeah, I want to be there. I'm trying to be there, but I kind of hope not now. Make me a martyr, but not yet, like St. Augustine said.
Yeah, right. Or if you do it quick.
Yeah,
real quick decapitation. I don't want the St. Bartholomew slow skin alive.
No, please.
I'm not there yet, right?
No.
Gloria Patri et Filio et Spiritui Sancto, sic ut erat in principio et nunc et semper et in saecula saeculorum. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.